Hey YouTube, I'm not RC Guy 44, and this is my review of both the hobbyking T6A V2 and the flysky FS CT6B. The reason I'm reviewing them both at the same time is that they are exactly the same. The only differences, the hobbyking, obviously, are the decals and the color of these knobs, and the switchers are shorter for some reason. They're the same. The radio itself, there's not much to see. You just have your normal throttle, rudder, aileron, and elevator setup. These two knobs here, they can be mixed to use as channels 5 and 6 for flaps and landing gear. This switch here is throttle cut, and this switch here is dual rates, but you can change that from programming it through this port right here on the back. It says trainer, but well, you can use it for buddy boxing, and that's how you program it. Also, it takes, say, your standard 8 AA's. This is the programming interface. Oh, that reminds me, I'm getting an axial dingo soon, so you'll see a review and videos and stuff on that. Right here is where it displays the settings on each channel, or where each channel is as far as stick movements go, so that's helpful. Also, the two knobs right there are channels 5 and 6 as I have them mixed. So these are all buttons for the system itself. You can save your settings, open another set of settings, help, which you click on it and all it says is exceed RC, which is kind of weird. It doesn't really do any help. Settings, which is just where your radio is plugged in, and get user, which I don't know what that does. And your system settings down here, endpoint adjuster, all at 100%. Your reversing's, which you just check which ones you want to reverse. Your sub trims, which it's pretty self-explanatory. You just enter your sub trims. Dual rates, you just set your dual rates for when the switches are on and when the switches are off. Just channels 1, 2, and 4, because it does not affect the throttle. Mode, you choose between where or how the channels are laid out on the sticks of your radio. Type, where you choose between heli and acro. Mixings, which I don't really know much about, but that's how you do your mixings. And the switch programmings, you pick the settings for switches A and B, and then the two knobs. So that's all pretty self-explanatory. I'm not exactly sure how you do it, but you can set up elevons on this, but you need to use all 3 of your mixes, which means that you cannot use the 2 knobs when you have the elevons programmed in. My experiences with the radio, I've had pretty much as good experiences. Great range, ease of use is pretty nice. The only thing that I don't like about it is that you can't change settings on the radio itself. You need to actually plug it in. So I might get the Turnigy 9 channel one, so I can just switch it at the field. Which is why I have 4 of these, 2 flysky and 2 hobbyking ones. Which now, thinking back, was pretty stupid when I could have just gotten Turnigy 9 channel. Stupid me. Anyway, I've been pretty happy with them. I would recommend them, especially for a beginner who's getting into scratch building and just have an ARF plane, because with the knobs it's pretty easy to do retractable landing gear and flaps and whatever auxiliary channels you want to do. So comment, rate, subscribe, and like I said in other videos, I'm going to be doing more on this channel, so your subscriptions help me improve my channel as well as your feedback. So also, I hope to gain more subscribers, because at the moment I have 8, which is pathetic, because on my other channel I have about 2,000-ish. So comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.